All right, so this next guy coming to the stage is awesome. He plays all over the city, all over this country. He's a good friend of mine. Everybody make some noise for the wonderful Bill Cella, everybody. Let him hear it.
Thank you very much, Sheba. I appreciate it. Good evening, everyone. I am Bill Cella. I'm sure a lot of you here actually recognize me from my extensive careers in extra in movies and television. Thank you very much. One of my fans. I actually got to be an extra on The Sopranos, as a matter of fact, during their last season, which was a very big thrill for me. I got to sit at the bar at the Bada Bing Club and pretend to drink alcohol and look at topless girls for like 4 hours. It was quite a stretch for me. It was a brilliant performance. And when the shoot was done, they told me the compensation was going to be $75. You know, I thought that was fair, so I paid them. Now you're probably wondering, you know, when you do a scene at the Bada Bing Club, do they give you real alcohol? Well, no, unfortunately the alcohol is fake, but I feel that's only appropriate because so are most of the boobs on the dancers. Of course, the big difference between fake boobs and fake booze is you can still have a pretty good time with fake boobs.
There you go.
Hey. Now, I haven't always been a stand-up comedian, as you probably can tell. I did used to have a regular job. Then one day the boss came in and he asked me to send him an email when I was finished working on this project. I thought he said send him a she-mail. What the fuck did I know? Maybe that's how we like to celebrate a completed project. I don't work there anymore. Last I heard, they were still together. Now, call me old-fashioned, but she-mails really fascinate me. You know, if a girl has a pretty face, nice tits, and a cute ass, who might have let a little thing like a penis stand in the way? If you think about it, there's really a lot of advantages to dating a she-mail. It's never her time of the month, no PMS. That's a plus. You probably don't have to beg her that much to get her to have anal sex with you. Another good thing. If she moves in, she's probably already got the his and her towels. And best of all, as far as a threesome goes, well, you pretty much have that with just the two of you. Now, unfortunately, I never had the pleasure of being in a threesome myself. The closest I ever came was a group hug. But I really thought I had one girl talked into it once, you know. I was being very flexible, I thought. I said, you know, it's up to you. It could be another guy or another girl. She said she'd take one of each and I could just stay home. Anyway, I have been looking for a 9-to-5 job for a while, and after that last joke, you can imagine why. But I haven't had any luck, you know. I must be doing something wrong. Am I really supposed to leave the flask in my pocket during the whole interview? No matter how long it goes? You know, because after 10 minutes or so, I get a little thirsty. Maybe I should be offering them something. Probably don't think I'm a team player. Believe it or not, I've been invited back for a few second interviews, which I took to be a good sign, but no. Turns out they just wanted to verify how much they hated me the first time they met. But they can't really expect you to be honest on these things, can they? I mean, here's a question they like to ask a lot. What do you think your biggest weakness is? Am I seriously going to tell them that I like to call in sick when I'm just hungover? Let them find that out on their own. One guy wanted to know if I was bilingual. I said, why? What country is this job taking place in? I said, no, sir, I'm only unilingual. I'm bi-curious, if that helps. It didn't. And every time you go on another interview, you got to fill out another application. It's really crazy. This was actually on an application a few weeks back. The 3 references cannot be friends, family, or coworkers, past or present. Well, who the hell is left? So I thought about it and I put down my bartender, my drug dealer, and the local hooker. So far they haven't called me, but the hooker tells me that the guy who took my application is a pretty big tipper. No, but really, I've tried everything. I even went to a job fair. That sucked. There were no rides. One of my friends says I should maybe look on Craigslist. He said there's lots of job offers there, and I looked. He was right, but all those offers were for hand jobs and blow jobs. Please, don't get me wrong. Those are good jobs to get. I'm just not so sure they offer any type of medical insurance. I'm at a stage in my life now where medical insurance is very important. I have an expectant mother at home. Thanks for the applause. Thank you very much. Well, it's probably not what you think anyways, is it? My mom lives with me, and she really expects a lot. Speaking of parents and their children, Mackenzie Phillips wrote a book. So now she's written as many as she's read. And in this book, she claims that she had consensual sex with her father, John Phillips of Mamas and Papas fame. I guess while she was on television starring in One Day at a Time, she was home starring in Make Room for Daddy. Okay, we're not into the incest jokes tonight, huh? I'm going to stick with them anyway. But seriously, this really is one of the sickest things I think I've ever heard in a long time. I mean, what kind of a deranged man was this? I mean, who wants to have sex with Mackenzie Phillips? I'd rather have sex with the guy who played Schneider. And she claims the first time it happened was the night before her wedding. I know a lot of guys are reluctant to give their little girls away, but couldn't even come up with a different approach to talk her out of it? Maybe in retrospect, the mom should have been the one to give her the pre-wedding night talk. She might have done it without the actual demonstration. But she also claims in this book that I have yet to read, as you can tell, that he also shot her up with heroin for the first time. That's nice. So he shoots her up with heroin, has sex with her. I couldn't get my father to play catch with me. Anyway.